guys, it is Charlotte the Challenger, challenging you guys to win no matter what. Hello, how are you guys doing on this beautiful day? I want to do a part 2 from my live that I did yesterday. You guys, I did the Victory Sunday lives that I be doing, and just for some reason I wasn't able to post the video. I wasn't able to download the video to post in all my other places. And so I'm like, man, this video is so important. Why won't it let me post? And so I wanted to do a part 2 of it, just sharing some of the same things that I was talking about in my whole point that I want to share with you guys. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? So I wanted to come back on to share my point that I was trying to make yesterday. And I was just so upset that it wouldn't let me download, because I downloaded, to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I was only able to do it on Instagram for whatever reason. So I said, this is so important. I had to come back on here. And so I wanted to share with you guys that you don't know who you are, right? Because if you knew, I got a call right then. Okay, so because if you knew who you were, you wouldn't let fear hold you down, okay? You wouldn't let fear hold you back from the things that you know you are destined to do according to your purpose. You would use all your gifts that you have been given, and you wouldn't be held back from anything. You wouldn't let anything hold you back. So that was my point that I was making. I used the example of a singer. I said either, the person that has this beautiful, harmonious voice, but they don't use it, right? And either they don't want the gift, or they don't know how to use the gift for service or for earnings, right? I said service and earnings, because for both, because you don't have the voice just for you. You have that voice to lift someone up out of depression. You have that voice to change somebody's mind about their business, their life endeavors. You have the power to change someone's perspective on death. When you sing, just so many different things you can think of that you can use your voice for, to service someone else, to make earnings, make a living with it, right? And so, but you're letting that fear hold you back, right? The other point I made was, okay, you either letting the fear hold you back, right? And fear is doing this. I got her right where I want. I got him right where I want. And she ain't gonna do nothing. And it makes you feel stuck, depressed. That's why you're not happy. That's why you have this missing piece. There's more to life. Something's missing, but you can't figure out what. It's you not fully embracing your gifts, your talents, because you're worried about what he say, what she say. You worried about what if it fails? What if you are successful? What if it don't work? And so you're connected to the wrong vine, right? So I want to tell you what happens when you connected to the correct vine, when you connected to God, the highest power that lives in you. It's not like outside somewhere. I'm in a car, so I looked at the sky. So it's not outside somewhere. It's within you. So here's what's going to happen. This is what drives me. Let me tell you. I don't like fear. And I'm also motivated when I found out what was in me, what the power that is within me. You mean to tell me the Holy Spirit is inside of me? You mean to tell me that a piece of God is within me, living in all of us, if we tap into it? You mean to tell me I have this great power that is inside of me and I'm not going to use it? You mean I don't have to think like this negative thought? I don't have to be suppressed down, or, I'm supposed to be living in abundance. I'm fearfully and wonderful made. What? I can do all things through Christ. What are you telling me this, right? So this me, right? I'm trying to give it to you. Once you find out who with you, right? On your team, on your side. Once you find out, okay, hold up. I've been down too long. Hold up. Wait a minute. I got to start let me tap into this. I've been given something, so let me use it to the fullest. This is why I didn't want to play yesterday. This is why I couldn't because it didn't want to give me the message. I had to give you guys this message, because I'm talking to the believers. I also said that yesterday. I was talking to the believers, the people who say they believe. I say that because if you truly believe, And I had to do this myself. If I truly believe, why am I letting fear hold me back? When he said he give us power, love, and a sound mind. Why would I do that? Why? Because, and then again, who are you connected to? What are you connecting to? Because that's what's holding you back from the promise that you have been given. We here to have abundance, whatever that means for you. People think, for Thanksgiving, my kids and we was at home. I cooked and everything, and not necessarily celebrate Thanksgiving, but celebrate family. Just the loved ones, right? And the laughter, that's rich to me. The laughter, the fun, the games, that is rich to me, right? That's what rich is, right? That's what life is really about, right? The family, the time, all of that, it matters. So people think it's this or that. You'll find that out on your own. But I'm just saying it's something different for everybody. So why not use your gift? Why not tap into your power? Why not? Why let fear hold you back? Why you let fear hold you down? Because you're worried about what she say, or are you scared that it won't work, or are you scared that you will be successful, and what happens when that happens? Because you've never been to that level. Whatever the case may be for you, you know what it is. I'm saying, especially if you're a believer, tap into the vine, tap into the power you have been given. So if you're not tapped in, it's because you don't know who you are. If you're not tapped in, you don't know that you have access. If you're not tapped in, it's because you don't know. And I'm here today to tell you, hey, it's all available to you. Whatever you have thought of, whatever you can dream of, it's yours. That you don't have those desires for nothing. It's all for you. You just got to tap into the right source. I'm about to shout. I had to pause right there because I was about to shout. Y'all like this filter I'm using? It's a filter. I didn't know you can use filters on the live. I thought it was just with the pictures. So I'm using this filter with the live. I think it's kind of cool, the little sparkly things and stuff. But you're right, Jonathan. There is no plan B for your A game. And that's where belief come in. You got to believe 100% that this is it. Everything that I done, I believe that that's was it. Even though it failed, I believed. That's how I was able to execute, because I believe. So I think people look at it as a failure. I don't look at it as a failure, because this thing that I did led me to the other thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so don't look at it as a failure. What did you learn from it? But again, you got to be tapped in to know this. You got to tap into the source. Not until you're, be tapped in. You have to know what you're capable of. And this message is to cancel out all fear, okay? If you listen to me, for the believer, if you say you're a believer, but you're not tapped into your gifts, you're not tapped into your talent, you worry about what other people say, and you using all these excuses. I don't know how. That's an excuse, because you do know. That's an excuse. You know something. And so tap in. Tap in. Thank you, Jonathan. What would you do if fear wasn't a factor? That's good. Fear will always show up. Just do it anyway. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, I'm afraid. Some things that I know that I'm supposed to talk about. I'm like, do I want to talk? I'm like, I know I'm supposed to share, but I'm like, should I be sharing this? So that little fear is there, but I'm like, I gotta get away from it, because somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to know that fear, hey, will stop you from doing a lot of things, and it will have you tied down, will have you stuck. But again, once you really want to know what's inside of you, once you really, really know, you're gonna be like, what? You're gonna be like, huh? What? You been trying to hold me back? Look, your body gonna get to moving. Look, that's what I do. I'm like, what? I get crunked up. Like what? Are you serious? Like, let me get into action mode. Let me figure this thing out. And that's what you should be trying to do right now in this season. I'm telling you, behind the 8-ball, if you ain't figured it out yet. And what I mean by that, I'm talking to the believers. It's time for you to execute. It's time for you. It's go time. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no time say, I don't know, trying to figure out, worried about what he doing, she doing, or you got to do it by yourself. Whatever the case may be. Just do it. Just imagine. And I use the example of the person who can sing. Just imagine the people that can be out of depression. Just imagine from your voice, from your service. So you can apply it all across the board. Whatever service that you're supposed to be providing to someone and you're not doing it, you're supposed to be making an impact in their life. So somebody's waiting on you to make an impact with your service that you're supposed to be providing, and their lives will be changed. So just imagine someone that you can remember that spoken to your life, or you got their service. They gave you excellent service, credit repair service. I don't know. It could be anything. But it changed your life. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what we're here for, to change somebody else's life. But believers are acting scared. They not doing it. Why do we got to talk to the believers? Everybody, I see so many other people tapped in, but we not tapped in. But I don't know the reason for that. I don't know why. Tap in. Tap in. I don't know where the fear come from. Yes, fear is false evidence appearing real. Yes, it is go time. Let's do it. We got to make the impact. So your service, your voice, the example of the singer, your voice has so much impact to lift someone up. A word has impact. You might need to just say a word. You're supposed to be getting on lives on social media, using the platform for positivity, but you're doing it for something else. But your words have power to make a change in somebody else's life. Just a word. That's what changes things. Quotes, books, all that changes people's lives. So that's why the video didn't want to play for you guys yesterday. That's why the video didn't want to play for Victory Sunday. But guess what? It's a Victory Monday then. So let's get it. Let's go. Remember, there's only one you. I'm going to be out of here. There's only one you. So be the best you that you can be. I'm crunked up. I'm excited, y'all. So let's get it. All right. Talk to you guys soon.